Join me as I take on the challenge of building wealth that lasts a lifetime, and I'll share every step of the journey with you. Building lasting wealth is a crucial step towards achieving financial freedom and security. It's about creating a financial foundation that will support you for years to come, giving you the peace of mind and freedom to live life on your own terms. One thing that holds many people back from building wealth is debt. It's a major obstacle that can feel overwhelming and impossible to overcome. But the reality is, debt is just a symptom of a larger problem, a lack of financial literacy. When you don't understand how money works, it's easy to fall into the trap of overspending and living paycheck to paycheck. Lack of financial literacy can also lead to poor saving habits. We've all been guilty of spending money on things we don't really need and then wondering where all our money went. And when we do try to save, we often don't have a clear plan or goal in mind, so we give up easily. Another major barrier to building wealth is a lack of discipline. It's easy to get caught up in the instant gratification of spending money today, rather than delaying it until tomorrow. But the truth is, building wealth requires discipline and patience. It's not something that happens overnight. So, how can you overcome these common barriers and start building wealth that lasts a lifetime? First, you need to budget. This doesn't mean cutting back on everything you love, but it does mean being intentional with your money and making conscious decisions about how you spend it. Investing is another key strategy for building wealth. This can seem intimidating if you're new to it, but it's easier than you think. You don't have to be a financial expert to start investing. You can start small and learn as you go. Developing multiple income streams is also crucial for building wealth. This could be starting a side hustle, investing in real estate, or creating online content. The idea is to create multiple streams of income that can help you build wealth faster. One of my favorite success stories is about a woman who went from being broke to building a 7-figure business in just a few years. She did it by creating multiple income streams, investing in herself, and being intentional with her money. Her story is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. I believe that anyone can achieve this kind of success, no matter where they're started from. It's all about making a commitment to yourself and taking action towards your goals. And I want to leave you with a key insight that can inspire you to take action. Building wealth is not just about the money, it's about the freedom and security it brings. So, to recap, building wealth that lasts a lifetime requires discipline, patience, and a clear plan. It's not something that happens overnight, but with the right strategies and mindset, you can achieve it. They take calculated risks and start moving forward. They understand that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to financial freedom, but they're willing to learn from their mistakes and keep pushing forward. Ultimately, the most critical secret to achieving financial freedom is to take responsibility for your financial life. You can't rely on others to make your financial decisions or expect someone else to come and rescue you. You have to be willing to take control, make changes, and start taking deliberate action towards your financial goals. To recap, building wealth is not just about making a lot of money. It's about developing the right mindset, strategies, and habits that will help you achieve financial freedom. It's about being willing to learn, adapt, and take calculated risks. Join me as I dive into the secrets of the wealthy and see if I can implement their habits to change my life forever. Today, I want to talk about something that I think has the potential to be a total game changer for anyone who's willing to listen and take action. I'm talking about the secrets of rich people, the habits, mindsets, and strategies that they use to achieve their goals and live the lives they want. And I'm not just talking about financial wealth, I'm talking about wealth in all areas of life, relationships, health, personal growth, and more. Many of us struggle to make progress towards our goals, despite our best efforts. We set New Year's resolutions, create vision boards, and make to-do lists. But somehow we still find ourselves stuck in the same old patterns and habits. We feel like we're just one step behind where we want to be, and it can be incredibly frustrating. We try to make changes, but they never seem to stick. We feel like we're just not good enough, or smart enough, or talented enough. We compare ourselves to others who seem to be effortlessly achieving their goals, and it can be really discouraging. But what if I told you that there's a way to bridge that gap between your current reality and your aspirations? What if you could learn the secrets of the wealthy and use them to transform your own life? That's what I want to explore in this video. We all know someone who seems to have it all together. They're crushing their goals, they're living their best life, and they seem to be effortlessly achieving success. But what we often don't see is the hard work and dedication that goes on behind the scenes. We don't see the early morning wake-up calls, the late nights spent working on their craft, the endless hours of self-improvement and personal growth. We don't see the sacrifices they make, the risks they take, and the failures they experience along the way. One of the biggest secrets of rich people is their ability to think differently. They don't think like everyone else, they don't act like everyone else, and they don't settle for mediocrity. They're willing to take risks, to challenge the status quo, and to push beyond their comfort zones. They're not afraid to be different, to stand out from the crowd, and to create their own path. And that's what sets them apart from everyone else. Rich people also have a very specific mindset when it comes to time and money. They don't see time as a limited resource. They see it as an opportunity to create more wealth, more freedom, and more fulfillment. They don't see money as a scarce resource. They see it as a tool to achieve their goals and live the life they want. They're not afraid to invest in themselves, to invest in their business, and to invest in their relationships. They know that the more they invest, the more they'll get back in return. Another critical secret of rich people is their ability to focus on high leverage activities. They know that their time is limited, so they focus on the activities that will give them the greatest return on their investment. They're not afraid to say no to things that don't align with their goals. And they're not afraid to delegate tasks that take up too much of their time and energy. They're masters of prioritization, and they know how to get more done in less time. But perhaps the most critical secret of all is their willingness to take action. They don't wait for the perfect moment, they don't wait for the right circumstances, and they don't wait for someone else to give them permission. They take action, even when it's hard, even when it's scary, and even when it's uncomfortable. They know that the only way to achieve their goals is to take consistent, persistent action towards them. The most critical insight that I've learned from studying rich people is that they're not afraid to be uncomfortable. They're not afraid to challenge themselves, to push themselves to the limit, and to face their fears head-on. They know that growth happens outside of their comfort zone, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. And that's what sets them apart from everyone else. In conclusion, the secrets of rich people are not just about making more money or having more stuff. They're about living a life that's true to who you are, a life that's filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. They're about creating a life that you love, a life that you're proud of, and a life that makes a difference in the world. Remember to leave a comment below and let me know which secret resonated with you the most. And if you want to learn more about how to implement these strategies in your own life, be sure to check out my next video. Join me as I take on the challenge of turning scientific principles into real cash. Can I actually get rich with science? Today, I want to talk about a concept that might seem unconventional, but bear with me because it's a game changer. Using science as a pathway to wealth is a real thing, and I'm excited to dive into it. We all know that innovation and research can lead to lucrative opportunities,